Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome back to the channel. I am Said Stevie. Got a boo-boo on my pointer finger. That's why I'm wearing a band-aid. Anywho, this is a video I was never expecting to make. Quick beverage check. Let me just get that out of the way. Again, shameless plug. You can get your Said Stevie tumbler on my Teespring store. Link in the description. Some delicious sparkling ice, classic lemonade flavor. Good stuff. So anyway, this is a video I was not expecting to make. I'm sure you've already figured it out. What's going on in with the title of the video that I'm going to have, but this is going to be about the Vero Axon. Specifically, this one right here is the Axon frame lock. Titanium handles, frame lock. And I love this knife. I love everything about this knife. It's one of my favorite knives. Everything about it. I've done a couple of videos on it. The action is ridiculous with the front flipper, the middle finger flick on there. Again, smooth as butter. Just a sexy looking knife. I love that blade shape. It carries exceptionally well. The reason why I picked this up is because I kept missing out on Axon liner lock drops. Finally got one back in, I think it was late July, for the Wave Gen 2, Wave 3 or whatever, with no time frame on when it was actually going to be shipping. This came available on the secondary about a month after I pre-ordered the frame lock, or the liner lock, Black Micarta. To scratch the itch, I picked this up and was like, oh man, I probably don't even need the liner lock. This knife is damn near perfect, and again, love everything about it. I have spoken to my homeboy, Dr. Gonzo Review, shout out to Gonz, about this knife. He picked one up, and yeah, again, awesome knife. Well, while I was on vacation last week, not vacation, while I was out of town in Montana last week, I got a shipping notification from Vero that my Axon liner lock had shipped, and I'd kind of forgotten about it. Okay, when I get back home, I'll check it out. Probably going to be a catch and release. Don't really have any interest in it at this point, because this is such a great knife. But I decided to open it up. Comes with your standard stuff, your Vero sticker, wiping cloth, the card of authenticity, some yummy candies. I like their pouches. They come with the patch. I have a similar one for the frame lock there. But I opened this up and I was like, ooh, okay. I like the micarta. It's you can already see. So I have carried this, starting to patina a little bit. Like the looks of the micarta. And just first glance at it, okay, it's very similar. I still think it's a sexy knife. Then I noticed the weight difference. Obviously, you have titanium and you have micarta. Micarta is going to be a little bit. Let's just do a quick. Okay. My scale is dirty and oily from. Let's see here. We have 4.4 ounces, and we have 3.8 ounces. So little 0.6 of an ounce lighter. So you can tell that difference when you get it in hand, for sure. So got it, pulled it out of the bag, and I gave it a flick. Ooh, feels a little bit snappier. Feels just a little bit snappier. What did I cut that makes it, I got something on it. Don't know. Using my forest hank to wipe it down. This is number 1787 out of I don't know how many. Anyway, gave it the flick, and then I realized I like the access to the liner on it, and it did this. Again, the action on this one is stupid. Out of the box. I haven't done nothing to this thing. Right out of the gate, the action is drop shut. Not a guillotine, but you disengage, fall shut. So there's that. Started fidgeting with it, and I sent Gons a video. He's the first one I talked to about it. I sent Gons a video, and I said, God dang it. I wasn't prepared for this. I thought this was going to be a catch and release. I was going to move it along, because how could it be any better than this already awesome knife? And this is the first time, by the way, very first time. I've had this for 4 days now. This is the first time I've had them both out side by side. So, I did not have my mind made up going into this video on doing kind of a versus on which one. I'm not going to keep them both. One's got to go. I told Gons I'm leaning towards the micarta liner lock, but it was going to be really hard to make that determination. Now that I have them both out, again, the front flipper action is just great on this. I gotta say, the micarta liner lock, I think, is better. And it comes down to a preference. Absolutely a preference. Now, what I'm gonna say about this knife, again, is it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this knife. If I never got this in hand, if I never got that in hand, I would have no problem with this knife, keeping this knife at all. At all. This does have skiffs installed in it. I think it's great. It's been tuned. It's been sharpened by John over at Knife Nerd Reviews when he had it. The action's perfect on it. I really dig it. But this knife, out of the box, no blade play whatsoever. Completely centered. The action on it is... I have nothing to complain about that. And I think it's better. So, being that I like the action on this just fine, this one is better. I'm thinking to myself out loud here, why do I want to keep this one? Well, I'm a sucker for micarta. I like the way it patinas. I like the way it feels in hand. I like that if I wanted to throw a little bit of a Rit dye on it and pop some extra color in there, I could. Stuck with this, although the PVD coating on this, it's kind of like distressed, where you can kind of see the edges on it starting to wear through. It's fine. I have carried this a bunch. You can see, it's not a sell this. It's not going to be. I'm going to take a loss on it for sure, just because I have used this. This is a user. I have to sell it as a user. But I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep the micarta liner lock. There's just something about this. They feel exactly the same in hand, other than the texture of the... I mean, it's the same knife. Same jimping. You can see that there. It's exactly the same. There's nothing different. I don't have my calipers out to know if one is thicker than the other. It does appear that the micarta is a little bit thicker, for sure, than the titanium. Absolutely, it does appear that way, doesn't it? I don't have to get calipers out. I can tell by just by sight. But it doesn't affect anything. This does feel a little bit better in hand, just grip-wise. I don't know. But I'm making the call right here, guys. I'm keeping this one, the Liner Lock Black Micarta, and I'm gonna let this one go. How soon? I don't know. If you're watching this video and you're interested in this, I haven't decided. I think probably $300. I don't remember what I paid for it, but again, there's a little bit of wearing on the back spacer there. I mean, it's in perfect condition other than that. That's just from going in and out of pocket. You know, no dings on the blade. No, you know, if you want a slightly used Vero engineering Axon frame lock for a decent price, hit me up. We can talk pricing for sure. But I am going to keep this one. Yeah, I'm keeping this. This one's the keeper. So I talked to Gons right before I filmed this, and he said he's interested in knowing. Gons, I'm sure I'll talk to you again before this uploads, but yeah, I hate to say it. I don't know if they're all going to be this good, but this one is that good. And I'm gonna call it, guys. Yeah, for sure. Very slight differences in the handle scales is all between the titanium and the micarta, with the thickness and whatnot. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you folks. This was the Axon versus Axon, frame lock versus liner lock, and in my opinion, the liner lock wins. I can't do it left-handed. I can front flip it left-handed though, can I? No, not really. Not a left-handed friendly knife. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Check out the live stream coming up on Saturday the 14th. That is where we will be talking about all things EDC Roundtable. It's our new logo. This is just printed out on some stickers that I got messing around with at home. You will be hearing everything there is to know about the EDC Roundtable. I've been busy making labels, making product. This is the sandalwood variant. This is my balm. The balm is phenomenal. I wish you could smell it. It's really good. Yeah, so that's going to be my offering to the EDC Roundtable. My beard care products, balm and oil. So yeah, tune into the live stream this coming Saturday the 14th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. That's 8:30 Eastern and 7 o'clock Central? Yeah. 6 o'clock Mountain? I don't know. Tune in this Saturday. It's already up. You can set yourself a reminder. But yeah, we'll have everybody from the EDC Roundtable on. Mattifaction will be our moderator. And you can hear about everybody that's going to be involved. In the meantime, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. And why don't you go ahead and subscribe right there if you haven't already. And how about checking out this EDC Roundtable intro right there. And until I see you on the next one, appreciate you all. Deuces.